Oh my goodness, guys, it's like something or other. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, got a little bit of Eric Church playing. It's 2:46. I thought it was actually 3 o'clock, but almost. Where is this day gone? Well, I got up a little bit earlier than usual, and I usually don't get up until about 9:45, 10 o'clock or so, because I don't usually go to bed till about like 2 o'clock. So, like I said yesterday, there was a guy come take a look at that Aaron Zero Turn that I was unsure about, and I didn't think he was going to buy it. Well, sure enough, he actually did buy it, and pretty much the deal is, it's sold. It's sitting out there. He made a $200 deposit on it, and pretty much all I got to do is I sold it for way less than what I really should have, but I just need the money, guys. I see something on eBay that I really want, and I really got to have it. And it's kind of sort of, it's a snowmobile, I'll tell you that much, but it's something that you don't come across every day, I'll tell you that. So I might place a bid on it, and I kind of sort of need as much money as I can get, because I got to drive all the way up to Maine, way past Portland, Maine, almost like I think it said GPS was like 3.5 hour ride, 174 miles. So it's gonna be, if I get it, if I don't, whatever. I was supposed to hear back from this other guy that had another snowmobile for me. He never called me back, so I really like this one. I might grab it. So I'm trying to get as much money going as possibly as I can, so I can order it. Well, not order it, but at least buy it within the next couple of weeks here. And the auction ends tonight, but I don't think it's going to meet the reserve, so I'm going to offer the guy a good amount of cash and see what happens. So I sold the Aaron Zero Turn for $600. It's about $100 and almost $200 what I didn't want, but like I said, I gotta get the money. So pretty much I have to replace the two bearings. That makes that actually I'll probably show you real quick. We're gonna replace those two bearings that are in that shaft right there. Should be a pretty easy job. I already looked at it. 4 bolts, drop the PTO, drop the pulley, drop the belt, and then just change those out and press them out with my press. I hope. So he'll be paying for the parts. I just got to put the labor in. I told him I'll do it for $30 and stuff and junk like that. So then that's going to get delivered not next Friday, but the week after Friday, something like that, maybe like the Monday or so. So that'll be out of here. So he's already gave me a thing. I've already written up a kind of like a bill of sale stating that he paid $200 and what the original price is and stuff and junk like that. So that's sold. I just gotta fix it, get her going, and she's good to go. He noticed some more stuff about it that I didn't quite notice right away. He noticed that the deck was pretty crunched in, and I didn't really notice that before. He also noticed that it needed 2 new blades for sure. Never really looked at the blades. Just once I took a quick glimpse at it, and yeah, they need new blades. So I let it go for that amount of money. It is what it is. It is what it isn't, you know. Next up, shouldn't that be in my truck? Yeah, I ended up taking the GPS out of my truck. Reason being is because I've had some problems. Not with the unit itself. It's a pretty decent unit, but I couldn't run it because of the amp. Pretty much, this is like another 12-volt wire coming out of here. I thought it was a remote route wire so that we can go into the amp. Turns out I was completely wrong. It was actually sending power all the way constant to the amp, which I can't have because it just drained my battery. It drained it again, and I couldn't figure out what it was. So I did a little bit of research, and sure enough, it was the way how I had the amp wire set up. So I had to kind of sort of replace the radio in the truck. So I'll show you guys that. It's a pretty hot one out today, boys, I tell you that much. But the side's open, right? Yep, the side's open. So I ended up putting my old dual radio back in the truck. Never actually had it in this truck. I had it in my old truck. But I bought this radio way back when I had my other blue truck. I bought it at Walmart, I think for like 120 bucks, and I love this radio. It's a full HD radio. It's got the iTunes tagging and stuff and junk like that. It's got a lot of stuff to it. So I ran a new wire going underneath the mat here, all the way over the amp in the back there, which is hidden underneath there. Still going to make a rack for it. Eventually I'll get to it. And, you know, this seems to be actually doing a lot better. Another reason why I couldn't use that radio is because it also had like a little fan in it, and you can kind of sort of hear the distortion in the speakers with the fan. So it just wasn't working out for it. So I ended up just putting this in, and it should work a lot better. And so these two wires here that are hanging out are for my my monitor for my reverse camera. Those will be, my reverse camera should be in within the next couple of days, maybe sometime next week, maybe late next week we'll be getting those in. The red wire down there is for the power out to the camera, which is way out in the back there. So that's pretty much why those wires are a complete mess, because I usually like to hide my wires, not have them showing. I mean, that's pretty much one big thing that I don't like. I don't like seeing random wires sticking out of random things like this. You know, I still gotta take this panel off and tuck it in there, and same with this steel here, tuck that up in there. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm happy I got my good radio back in, and it should work out pretty good. I'll probably eventually have to get another GPS for when we go way up to Pittsburgh, because there's going to be no way I'll remember how to get up there without a GPS, and there's no phone service up there, so I can't use my phone. That's a lot of talking. Still got to get the door gasket pieces in. I'm waiting for the clips. They should be in later on today at Napa. Probably pick those up tomorrow. Then the truck will be done. Also waxed up, well, kind of sort of buffed up the bumper. As you can see, it's a shitload shinier than what it was. This is my backup camera wire. Just haven't put the backup camera on yet. So, looks a shitload better. Just don't look at the dents. Gotta say, guys, I love these, love the blinkers. Love them. Works awesome. Oh, yeah. So, what else we got going on? Oh, yeah. Murray's finished. I think I told you guys that yesterday. Did the brakes last night on this thing. What a bitch it was. It turned out it wasn't, well, kind of sort of was the pump. I had to pop off the entire exhaust to get at this one little master cylinder piece, whatever you want to call it, pumper doodad, in there just so I can get at it. It was actually a bad little O-ring. That's all what it was, sealing it off, letting air in, so I ended up replacing it. Luckily I have O-rings. I have a whole case of them sitting underneath there. So I got pretty damn lucky and just replaced them all. So this thing's pretty much all set to good to go. I think Dwayne's going to take it today. He's going to romp out in the woods this weekend. I told him he needs to put at least about an hour on it, so we can figure out what else we got to do to it. I think that chain's going to have to be replaced. I just have that funny feeling it's pretty rusty, and there's a couple linkages that are frozen. So I might just tell him, you know what, romp it, and if it doesn't come free, we'll have to replace the chain on it and stuff. So, same deal with the radiator. I want him to run it a little bit with the radiator going, and if it doesn't, if it, you know, runs it quite a bit, we'll drain all the old shit out of it. I mean, as you can see, there's a little bit of a leak down there, you know. So it's just what it is, you know. It's a Chinese quad, you know. You buy a Chinese quad, you pretty much know they're pretty much disposable, which pretty much is common sense right there, you know. So I was gonna romp it this weekend. I gotta put an air filter on it. The battery, brand new battery, is just complete shit. Not holding a charge for the life of it. It'll charge itself for like 15 minutes or so on a slow charge, which is supposed to put on a slow charge because it's one of these batteries. And it doesn't even hold the charge for about a minute. I'd say you can turn it on, fan goes on, press the brake, and then you press the starter thing, and it'll just die out. So he needs to get a new battery for it, not my problem. Like I said, he's just going to romp road over the weekend. I'm going to give him the battery charger, show him how to use it, and he'll be golden. So, whew, I think I'm out of breath from talking that much. Went and looked at a few lawnmowers today, literally lawnmowers. This guy, my dad's friend there, he told us that there's a place right next town over that's got a bunch of riding mowers and tractors and stuff like that. Well, he had maybe 2 riding mowers and a shitload of lawnmowers. He wanted like $40 or something ridiculous for really, really rotted out, broken lawnmower. I was like, dude, I couldn't even come close to that. I usually get my lawnmowers for free. So I told him, I just can't do anything with you, you know. He said he's got a bunch of Husqvarna chainsaws, and they're pretty immaculate. I saw one of them, and we're going to try and work out a deal there with him. You know, it's not going to be anytime soon. He's right now he's having problems with the city dicks. The city dicks are getting on him pretty damn hard because of like a big fire hazard or something like that. And his shop's just a complete mess, and you can only walk like a really tiny area in his shop. So, I mean, the insurance company, if I even went in there, they would have just went ballistic on him. So I couldn't go in there. He showed me one of them. He didn't give me a price on them. I have a feeling they're going to be pretty expensive where I'm not even going to bother even buying them. So we'll have to wait and see. He's kind of like a hoarder. I mean, he had a lot of parts, and he's like, oh no, we still use this, no, we still use that. So I think he's like a hoarder, and he doesn't want to get rid of this stuff, you know. City's on him, he's got to get rid of it, plain and simple. Oh, I feel like I'm talking too fast, but I'm just like, la, 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 you know. But that's where I'm at. I've got 2 tractors coming in a little bit here. They're 2 Craftsmans, LT1000s. I don't know what the story behind it is, so I'll just have to wait and see in a little bit here. Yeah, I might actually have to move my truck because I'm not sure if Dwayne's going to be able to get in here with the trailer. We might. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Should be a fun challenge. Cleaned up the motor mess. A guy came by last night, bought that Kohler like I was saying. Holy shit, did he have a nice ass Dodge. Dodge Ram, I want to say we have 3500. I don't know, it just started with a 3. I'm not really a Dodge person. I don't know really much about Dodges. Full-blown diesel, and the guy stuck a Caterpillar turbo in it. And the thing, holy shit, did it sound awesome. And he had a straight pipe on the back, not stacks, but on the back that I could fit my head in. Literally, could fit my head in. The thing was unbelievable. It was a quad cab. He had a suspension lift, but no body lift, so it brought it up maybe about 6 inches or so, and it looked really good. I thought I took a picture with my phone, because I didn't have my camera with me, but for some reason it came out really blurry, so I would show you, but I just can't. It's just a blur, and I might have already deleted it. Let me just check. Yeah, I already deleted it. Son of a bitch. But it is what it is. Saying 78 out. So, whoop. I don't know what I'm going to do with this GPS unit. I might keep it, I might not. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with it. I do like it because I have the GPS in it. But that's pretty much all I like about it. So, I might sell it. I don't know. It's, you know, not the greatest thing in the world. It's one of them VR3 things. You can buy them on eBay for about 180 bucks new. I've seen them. I mean, I bought this thing on eBay somewhat used. It was one of them things where it was in a shop for a long time, never got open, new stock, old stock type deal. And I think I paid like either 80 bucks or 60 bucks for it, so yeah. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing with it. It's a nice GPS unit. Got the antenna for it. You can run DVDs on it. Well, actually, no, you can't run DVDs on it because the CD changer thing in the inside is broken. So, forgot about that. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Might keep it. I say that about a lot of stuff. I keep it, but then I rarely sell it. You know? But yeah, so I gotta put this thing back together. So that way Dwayne there can ride it over the weekend. Just gotta put the fender on it, the seat on it, and pretty much it's a done deal there. But the brakes are not easy, I tell you, on this thing. To bleed them, it was a bitch. But I got full pressure, got out all the air. You know, looking pretty good. I should like specialize in like ATV brakes and car brakes, because honestly, it doesn't take me much to replace the line or anything. You know, a lot of people say, oh, it's a bitch to do. Well, I don't know what it with me. I never was taught how to do brakes. I kind of sort of taught myself how to do brakes. And I'm pretty good at it. So I must be doing something right. Gotta do the brakes on my mom's truck soon. We're gonna do 4 all the way around, along with one, well, she wants to get 1 new tire, but she really needs 2 new tires. And we're going to do all shocks all the way around within the next 3 to 4 weeks. So, yeah, fun. But we'll get back to you in a little bit once I start doing some more work and stuff and junk like that. And, yeah, talk to you in a little bit. I'm thirsty. Let's get a drink. Holy. All stocked up. Swips! You know, I'm starting to think that the green color just didn't work for the Craftsmans. I've seen a lot of green tractors this year. Another Craftsman. You guys already know what we're doing with it. It's pretty much what we do about like almost 70% of the tractors that we get in. box for the stuff to get shipped out. The heat that's just coming off that door is just unbelievable. That's starting to get like a chunk taken out of it. I just think there should be something here in this general facility area. But apparently motor's good. Needs a starter. Starter's completely missing. No big surprise there. So have to probably order one of those up off of eBay or something. Transmission, hydro. It should be good. Phone's ringing. What a surprise. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, Craftsman Tractor. So, I guess tomorrow we'll probably chop this thing up, put the motor off to the side until I get a starter in, and just pull the rear end out, and that's pretty much all we're saving. Nothing really else to save other than the hood plastic piece. I'll probably save that, because that's usually pretty good. Always, those things always break, you know. So... it's funny, I watch a lot of you guys that are up in Canada and stuff like that, like Rex 4x4 and Redneck Brian and a few other guys there, and they always seem to get like the older style Craftsman. And I guess maybe in Canada they've already, they get more of the silver ones, I don't know. I mean, I've noticed, I mean, here in the US you just come across these quite a bit, other than the silver ones, you know. Silver ones, yeah. You find a lot of those too, but I mean, you get more of these green ones than the silver ones. Like, take Rex 4x4 in, for instance, you know, he's always getting tractors in and stuff like that, and he always gets the old style ones, and nothing quite like these. These are just the basic LT1000s that I think if I see another green one, I might just puke. Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. There's another green one. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so here's the other one. Another basic LT1000, 90, what year is this? 99. Let's check the model number in the rear. Yeah, it's a 99. These are the others. They used to paint these gray. And they used to have the other style, which are the cube style, like the Lego ones, some people call them. And those are the silver ones. I think we've only had maybe 2 of these green ones in the whole time doing this, actually. Looks like we need a fuse. So, yeah. Snapper snowblower gone. Put some head bolts in that. Briggs motor's gone. Bagger's gone. Dwayne took all that. Quad's gone. He's a little bit unsure if he's keeping it or not, so if anyone's looking for a Chinese ATV for a short amount of money, I have a feeling that thing might be coming available in the near future for sale. He doesn't like the part that it's an manual instead of an automatic or a semi-automatic. So we might be selling that within the next couple of weeks, possibly. He's not 100% sure, he just needs to figure out how to shift. That's all. But, yeah. Had that thing rip roaring up and around the block earlier today. Did pretty good. I mean, it's, it goes. I mean, it's a liquid-cooled 250, you know. It's got a little bit of balls to it, but, yeah. So I think tomorrow's plan is we're going to weld that deck. Brackets bent on that. This one here we're just going to chop. That one there we're going to get fired up. And once I get all 4 decks, oh yeah, there's the other deck right there. Once we get all 4 decks ready to go, I'm just going to paint them up. Got the paint right here. Got and a bunch of other shit in there too. Window cleaner and some truck bed coating and stuff and junk like that. So, I have a painting party tomorrow. Gotta get the blades off that thing too. Fucking brand new Gator blades underneath there. Oh yes. Brand new there, and there's brand new ones underneath here. Both of them were put on backwards. Can you believe that? That's something. And maybe we'll do a little bit of work on the air-ins. You know? But I think it's going to be a slow weekend. I can tell you that much. I'm not really expecting to do a whole lot. If parts come in, parts come in. All the parts should be in hopefully next Thursday or so for my zero turn. Not the Aaron zero turn, but the Husqvarna zero turn. That's sitting in there. So it should be in sometime at least next week, I want to say. So I'll be looking pretty good. But I think we're going to end the video here. Wasn't much of a video making day. And, you know, tomorrow will be a better day. You know, might even have guests. I don't know. But we'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Until then, don't get sick on your green Craftsman LT1000. It's always going to be green. Every single week we see one of these in. Son of a bitch.